Now we present a tale of two ads. In New Hampshire, Scott Brown, like a lot of Republican candidates in tight Senate races, is being attacked on women's rights. In North Carolina, Kay Hagan, like a lot of Democrats, is being attacked for being weak on ISIL. Today, each candidate released a defensive ad that was a classic version of the form. So classic that if you stripped out the particular issues being addressed, they would be identical, all the way down to the adagio piano in the background. So here, side by side, are Scott Brown on women's rights and Kay Hagan on foreign policy.
You may have seen that Senator Shaheen is running an ad calling into question my support for women's health care. I want you to know the facts.
I'm Kay Hagan. Speaker Tillis should be ashamed for running an ad that says I would let our soldiers die in vain. That is outrageous.
I'm pro-choice. I support continued funding for Planned Parenthood, and I believe women should have access to contraception.
On destroying ISIS, I've been clear and decisive, supporting airstrikes and aggressive tactics to eradicate them.
After 6 years of voting with President Obama, Senator Shaheen has resorted to a smear campaign to distract voters from her record. Senator Shaheen knows better, and the people of New Hampshire deserve better. I'm Scott Brown, and I approve this message.
I approve this message because I'll stand up to anyone when it comes to protecting our military, and Speaker Tillis knows that.
Okay, it's fair to say.
I love the piano music is identical.
I know, it's fantastic. It might be actually the same song. It's fair to say that those two folks do not have a lot in common on a lot of things. But on this issue, on the dealing with the attacks that they're facing, they have fallen back to a standard playbook. It's a playbook that's not a Republican playbook or a Democratic playbook. It's a political consultant's playbook. Talk about that.
You start by saying, how dare my opponent do this, but not in an angry way, right? Kind of a disappointed way. Right. Then the long defense. I mean, these are defensive ads because the opposition is going after them on these issues. Then the long defense, and the piano music meant, again, to soften it up. And then at the end, the more indignation of the opponent and saying they know better. I mean, both these candidates wouldn't be doing it if they thought these issues were harmless. Karl Rove and other smart strategists say all the time, you got to respond. You can't just be attacked. But both of them, I think, do a nice job of pushing back, talking about their positive agenda in a way. And we're going to see a lot more of these because people, like in our business, like say, oh, there are more negative ads this cycle than there have ever been. No, they're always almost pretty much all negative ads. But these are pretty well-produced pushbacks. And both of them, I think, pretty good on camera. Scott Brown is known to be. That's about as well as I've seen Kay Hagan perform on camera in an ad or any other content.
They're both fine, but there is an incredible quality throughout them of kind of, you know, as you said, the soft tone of righteous indignation. So it's like, Mark, you've impugned my mother, you've impugned my family, but, you know, I'm outraged, I'm disgusted, but I'm going to kind of laugh.
You know better. You know better, John.
You know better than that. My goodness. It's really quite funny to watch them do this. I think actually both those ads are good, though, and they're what they need to do.
Yeah.